5 sentences. Let's quickly do this. Repeat words. So I have program, population, poverty line, poverty. Okay, these are all my repeat words. So quickly looking at the context, we understand that poverty alleviation is one of the most significant programs. Yes, topic sentence. And the extent of success of this program, what program? The poverty alleviation. So CE, correct, can be sensed when we study the proportion of people below poverty line. So below poverty line is your repeat word again, repeat phrase, right? So A, the percentage of population below poverty line has been decreasing. So this is the change that has been spoken about in D. Although this change referring to the poverty line being decreasing, the population being decreasing below poverty line is slow and gradual, it appears to be consistent. So that's a good part, right? So therefore, it is a welcome sign. What is a welcome sign? That even though the change is slow and gradual, it is at least consistent. So, but we must guard against that. So, CADB is the right sequence. Yes, correct. Right? This is an easy one. It is pretty easy. Yeah. So, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, let's see what's the sequence. Okay, I'm going to use Parikh's sequence. Parikh says D, A, E, B, C. Anybody has anything different? One evidence of this can't be my topic sentence. In other words, meaning something has to be there. D, A, E, B, C. But contrast clue word can't be. Intelligence and they may. So I know that D is my topic sentence. Correct. So this is one. Right. Intelligence and creativity are two different things. So one evidence of this, which is intelligence, creativity are two different things, is that many highly intelligent people are very low on creativity. Okay. So this is also correct. Sequence 2. Right. Then I have E, B and C left. So because of this other words, which means there has to be a preceding sentence explaining it, which is in E. They may understand the things very fast, but are poor if any new thing is to be developed. This in long term gives creators an upper edge, right? And then it explains, B explains. In other words, they may find replicating a process very easy, but creating a process difficult. So some of you might think, this may not be the sequence. Maybe you want to put B after D, but because of this clue phrase, in other words, missing, there's an extra additional explanation. So it has to be EB, and also you have clue, right? C ends with, but it is unfortunate that in many organizations these replicates. Who are we talking about? Replicating a process. The intelligent people are rated high and promoted over the creative people. So obviously it has to be. So this is another clue. C following B. So this is your sequence, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, cool. I'm sure everybody got the sequence right. You're looking at, so these replicates meaning the intelligent guys, the highly intelligent people. Okay, easy one. Okay, Sagar's question. This is also a jumble sentence. Let's quickly look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. Okay, some hypothesize. So other theorists. So I'm assuming some of them are this, and then there are other people. Okay, to produce such a pattern. What pattern are they talking about? However, contradictory clue word can't be. Theorists are divided about the cause of the Permian mass extinction. Seems like our topic sentence, obviously, right? One problem with this theory. So, Sagar's doubt is here, I got first sentence, that is E. But after I am not able to crack, ma'am, I am not able to comprehend the context. Please aid. Yes, let's aid Sagar. So, we all understand that E is the topic sentence, definitely, right? Because we understand that repeat words, theorists, it's talking about some theory, right? And you can also kind of quickly find other repeat words as well if you're able to look it up. These are all repeat words, asteroid. So your clue is from the topic sentence itself is they are divided about the cause of the Permian mass extinction. So you can quickly expect some sort of a division, right? So some of them are saying one thing, there is the other group that is saying something. So that's where the division comes. So let's quickly look at it, right? So theorists are divided about the cause of the Permian mass extinction. So what is the theory? Most of you are saying F, but the theory is not really explained, right? The theory is where some of them and others have explained it. So there is one set of people saying which starts with A, right? It says some hypothesize that the impact of a massive asteroid caused the sudden eradication of most species. Okay, so that's one people. Then other people are saying have proposed the volcanic explosions raise the carbon dioxide levels leading to intense global warming. Now this C and D and F have to align with one of these concepts. Right? So some hypothesize that the impact of a massive asteroid caused a sudden eradication of most species. So we need to look for if there is any other sentence making reference to species or eradication or what's happening. C says to produce such a pattern. Where is that pattern? It's talking about asteroid, but A is not giving me any pattern. Is there a sentence giving me any pattern? D. Look at D. It says, however, some hypothesize that the impact of a massive asteroid caused a sudden eradication of most species. However, a look at the carbon isotopic record suggests that existing plant communities were decimated and revived several times. So this is the pattern. The pattern is decimated means destroyed. Right? So the pattern is, imagine something is getting destroyed and then it is again coming back to life. So there is a place where an asteroid comes, it destroys the entire place, and then it will take years and years for that place to get back to track, right? To restore. Revival means come back to life, to be revived several times. So this is the pattern that they are seeing. So to produce such a pattern would require a succession of asteroid strikes thousands of years apart. So they're saying it can't happen immediately, right? Because if an asteroid strikes and if it's able to eradicate a complete race or vegetation or animal life, human life, everything, for it to revive again, there should be a good amount of gap between these asteroid strikes. So A establishes, so one people are saying massive impact of massive asteroid cause sudden eradication of most species. However, when you take a closer look at it, we are able to see that the pattern is there is destruction and there is back to life, but it is happening several times. So to produce such a pattern, which is happening several times for destruction and revival to happen again and again, would require a succession of asteroid strikes thousands of years apart. E, A, D, C, and then we have the remaining guys. Who are the remaining guys? Other theorists have proposed that volcanic explosions raise the carbon dioxide levels leading to intense global warming. B. What's left? One problem with this theory is that it cannot explain the mass marine extinctions at the end of the Permian period. Now for B and F to follow as a sequence, so why is it BF? Why? Because see in B it's saying volcanic explosions raise the carbon dioxide levels leading to intense global warming. So if you understand a little bit of general knowledge, right? Usually what happens is carbon dioxide kind of dissolves in the seawater, right? So there is division about the cause of the Permian mass extinction, right? The division is, some people are saying this, some hypothesize that the impact of a massive asteroid caused a sudden eradication of most species. Such a pattern, my only clue is a pattern. A pattern is explained only in D, where they are saying communities were destroyed and then it was brought back to life several times. So this is the pattern. The pattern is explained by D. So you cannot eliminate, you cannot break D and C. This is a link for sure. You cannot break D and C. And the reason why you cannot break B and F is what I was explaining. D is talking about volcanic explosions raising the carbon dioxide levels, leading to intense global warming. So that's what I was explaining to you. Now, carbon dioxide basically dissolves in seawater and it is absorbed, right? So basically the C is the carbon dioxide sink, but that is diminishing because of the levels of carbon dioxide increasing in the sea. So the oceans are becoming more acidic, right? And that's why whatever animals are living in the sea, creatures were dying, but they were not able to explain this concept. EADCBF is the solution.